Welcome to our short overview of what SyncGlobal Telecom had to say about our BOSS811 solution. The following excerpts are from a recent BOSS811 webinar by SyncGlobal Telecom. Brandon Smith speaks on how they reduced locate costs with BOSS811 One Call Ticket Management.
All right, guys. My name is Brandon Smith. I am the Outside Plant Project Coordinator for SyncGlobal Telecom. So I have a hand in damage prevention services. I walk a fine line between both the construction side and damage prevention. I do all the engineering and implementing, permitting stuff for the outside plant, and then I have to do all the maps and stuff to get everything on the damage prevention side lined up. A little backstory on our company. SyncGlobal Telecom has been a regional telecommunications provider since around 2000. Currently, we have over 500 miles of plant throughout Georgia, some in Tennessee, and then some in Alabama. Our damage prevention services consists of 5 different individuals, and all 5 of these people, we average about 11,000, maybe a little bit more tickets annually over all 3 states. So our journey to BOSS811. So we were with a company prior to this called Translore, and we were a customer of theirs for 15 or maybe a little more than that, 15 years. So the outdated practices that they had there, it cost our company a lot of time and money. When I say outdated practices, our damage prevention team would actually have to go out after they located the facilities. They would have to take a digital camera, take a picture of all the marks and everything, then take that card out of the camera, insert it into a card reader, into the laptop, save it on their desktop, and then save it into Translore. It was just, a long process that really and truly may have been 10 to 15 minutes per ticket, but when you start adding that up over 11,000 tickets, it adds up quick. So we had talked to several companies, ticket management companies, over probably 8 months to a year, and ultimately we landed with BOSS811. Of course, in the beginning we were hesitant of the conversion. We had a 2-week window where we worked tickets simultaneously through BOSS811 and Translore. It was more work. We wanted to make sure we didn't miss a ticket. We wanted to make sure that our facilities were located and protected at all costs. Another great thing we got out of that is our guys got to see how much better things were going to be through BOSS811 than they ever were with Translore. And in the end, we had a few bumps along the road, but it was nothing major. And Vishu and his team, they handled it easily, and within a couple of hours, they had a solution in place. So the benefits that we have grasped from BOSS811 is they're technologically advanced versus what we were used to. The versatility that they gave us, for the phones, iPads, map integration. So, being able to get our maps intertwined with the dig area maps, that was great. And then, of course, customer service that we've had. So, of course, Vishu's already showed you a little bit. He showed you the dashboard. It's they're cloud-based ticket management. So for us, we're not eating up space inside of our corporate office servers or anything like that to try and record all this data. And for our guys, that gives them extreme accessibility out in the field as well. So like he showed you in the demo, BOSS811 allows each one of our users to manipulate their home screen to their liking, and they can have as many widgets and stuff that they want on there for the data that they want to look at. For our damage prevention manager, he's looking at a lot of different things that every locator is not. So that's where that versatility for them comes into play. At least he can look at what he wants and get his tickets done for the day, but the guys are not looking at near as much as him. Along with the dashboard, each one of the users can download. We have the app on all of our iPhones and iPads. We don't have Android in our company, but it is available on Android devices. And that feature alone has been a huge game changer for us. For our guys to be out in the field and have their phone, snap that picture, attach it, and done. That right there saves 15 to 20 minutes per ticket. They can remotely capture those videos and photos as many as they want and tag it to that ticket data and work the ticket, everything from their phone. So really and truly, they don't even have to have a laptop or anything. But, you know, of course, our guys have both. So a lot of times they go back and forth between the laptop and the want to hit on the customer service a little bit. So right out the gate, BOSS811 sales team, they were very quick to set up a conference call with myself and my boss, Alan Smith. We were very interested in BOSS811 right out the gate because of what we heard on the phone. And then we followed that with a call with Vishu, and he went through kind of what he showed you guys today. He showed us all the ins and the outs and everything. And you know, from day one, they've helped us with everything that we needed to make this a well-oiled machine. Our guys get up, they come to work in the morning. They don't have to worry about their app messing up, or, you know, everything's going to be on there. They go, they do their work, they tag their tickets, they do everything they're supposed to, and we don't miss a beat. So for us, we're proud to be a BOSS811 customer and their customer service. I mean, we couldn't be any happier. Well, you know, it took us a little while just to get everything in motion, but once we finally, you know, told you guys and said, hey, we're ready to make this switch. I mean, you know, within a month we were online with BOSS811 and everything working the way it should. You know, I think you know, of course, all the great features that Vishu showed us was awesome, but he's constantly changing. He's constantly working on it and doing things to better the product. So I think when people get on there and they can actually see that, like I have, like the photos with extras. I mean, even though he didn't get to tell us yet, we found it and we started using it immediately. So I mean, I think the constant evolution of the product is something that draws you. I think one of the more prevalent things that I can think of is the anxiety of, you know, kind of the fear of the what ifs. You know, for us, like I said, we worked that 2-week window off of what ifs. You know, we were like, what if a ticket doesn't come through the system, or what if we don't respond back to the ticket? You know, we were constantly worried about things like that. But once we got everything set up and set in motion, I mean, I say it's a 2-week window. We probably only did it for about a week, and that comfort level rose quickly to where we, you know, now we're still headstrong doing, you know, BOSS811 every day, loving it. That anxiety talking about, I mean, our DPS manager, he was very hesitant, you know, because once you're in place and you're used to that and you're used to that way of working, it's, even though it took us longer to do those tickets, they were comfortable with it. So I think once we got out of that comfort zone and went into BOSS811, you know, that anxiety of being in the comfort zone was what was holding us back for so long. I think the biggest lesson I learned is don't stay in the comfort zone. If you're already thinking that you need a change, you need a change. And for me and all the guys in my group, we would probably all tell you that we would do different is we would have went faster towards BOSS811. We would have moved towards it a lot quicker instead of being so hesitant.
To watch the full webinar recording, click on the button below. To find out more about BOSS Solutions, visit our website at boss-solutions.com.